date multiple people at first and settle with the right one when I make a decision? Absolutely. Hi friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Theangeltehilah, and if this is your first time here, welcome. So today I'm going to be doing a tipsy talk. Yeah, I put up a Q&A on my, not a Q&A, a question tag on my Instagram story and told you guys to ask me questions about relationship. So today I'm going to be trying to answer them to the best of my ability, and I feel like I'm pretty good in this. Like, I'm knowledgeable when it comes to relationship. Anyways, without wasting any time, let's get straight to it. One time, did goes body to pussy on you. Another one, I lose you, I know me. Okay, so the first question here says, what do you do when you're falling for someone but the person isn't reciprocating the energy? The person likes you but isn't just ready for a serious thing like you would want. Well, like, life is not that serious, to be honest. You like someone and they like you and they're not ready for a relationship. You can't really force them, right? So what you could do, in my opinion, is obviously you make them know how you feel about them. Make sure they know how you feel about them. But you can't obviously pressure them to want what you want. And if they don't want what you want, move on. There are 1,001 people that would want what you want. So the next question says, can you ever send money to a man? Yes, I can. Okay. What would you do if you found out your boyfriend's side chick is a dude? Oh. What would I do? Bro, that's the end of that relationship. Like, because, like, except like I knew that, oh, you're into guys before we started dating, which I wouldn't allow. Like, I want you to be straight, right? But if I find out after we've started dating, that's the end of the relationship. Cause yeah, that's the end. I won't do anything drastic. I'll just end the relationship. Period. I'm not even going to stress myself. Love or respect? That's a sticky one. I feel they go hand in hand, because if you love someone, you would respect them. Oh, it doesn't actually go hand in hand. It doesn't go hand in hand, because you could respect someone but not love them. But then I feel like if you love someone, then you would respect them. Which one? Love or respect? Love or respect? I think I would go with love. Yeah, I'm a lover girl. I think I'll go with love, because I don't know why, but I would actually just go with love. Because yeah, I know why actually. Because I feel like with love, respect will come eventually, right? But with respect, love might not come. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but like if there's love, right, at a certain point in time, then you're going to start respecting the person. But respecting the person doesn't mean you will love the person. At this point, I know I'm tipsy. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I think I'm making sense. Yeah. Okay. The next question says, my brother and my best friend have been secretly dating for a while. I just found out and I'm low-key pissed. What should I do? Girl. I can relate. Not like I can relate, but I feel where you're coming from, because if I find out my brother and my best friend have been dating for a while, I'm going to feel a type of way. But I feel like the first thing I would do is I would talk to them about it. Whichever one you're closer to, either your brother or your best friend, talk to them about it first. Talk to that person about it first. Let them know how you feel. If you don't like it, just you letting them know how you feel doesn't mean it's going to change their relationship, right? And obviously, I don't think when you're letting them know you want them to change their relationship, you just want them to know how you feel, because if they like themselves, they like themselves. But just make sure you let them know how you feel about it. And if something they can control, maybe they're not really into each other like that, then you probably like end things there. But the best thing is don't keep it in and don't give them attitude unnecessarily. Just let them know how you feel about the whole situation. Period. Would you date a guy who catfished you because he wasn't attractive at all? But bear in mind, you guys bonded like mad on calls, texts, and all of that. You really like each other. Only problem is his appearance isn't the appearance you were expecting. As in, he isn't attractive at all. I wouldn't date the guy. Not because he's not attractive, but because I hate lies, right? And the fact that he catfished me, I feel like I wouldn't be able to get over that. I don't know, I have trust issues. So the fact that the first time we're meeting is you catfishing me, or the first time we're encountering each other is you based on lies, I wouldn't just trust you again. And I feel like I can't be in a relationship with someone I cannot trust. So on that basis, I wouldn't date this guy. But this sounds so familiar. This is a Netflix movie. It's a Christmas Netflix movie. How can I learn to love myself more? That's a tough one. It's not tough, but it's kind of tough because I'm still in the process of learning to love myself more. But I feel like what you could do is the number one thing is trying as much as possible to always put yourself first. I know that sounds selfish, but sometimes, listen to me, sometimes you actually have to be selfish. I know what I'm saying because me, I'm someone that I always put other people first. And when you always do that, people tend to take it for granted, right? And then later you now start feeling like shit because you overlooked your own feelings or overlooked your own needs just to impress somebody or meet someone else's needs. And then that can actually affect the way you love yourself and the way you see yourself. So the first step is putting yourself first at least 70% of the time. At least 70% of the time. And then when you do that, the next thing you could do is find out things you like, things that make you happy, that when you do them, they make you happy. They make you forget your pains and sorrow and do them more. When you do that more, like the more you're happy, the more in love you'll be with yourself. Then step 3, spoil yourself once in a while. Like even if it's a little thing, like you don't have to buy designer bags or designer jewelry to make yourself happy. Buy little things for yourself. Even if it's a skincare product, like me, when I'm feeling bad, I don't have too much money. I cannot take a trip to a different country or something or buy a designer bag. Why I do like if I go to the store and I see this face mask, I get that, and when I try it on, I'm happy. If your own is you're listening to music and dancing, because that happens to me sometimes. I listen to music and dance, and that makes me happy too. And then when I'm happy, I love myself more in that moment. And if you continue doing that over time, I feel like you will love yourself more and more. Yeah. Why do people stay in abusive relationships? There, there are 1,001 reasons why. Most times, in most cases, because they are holding on to love, right? And they just feel like when you love someone, you always feel like the person can always get better. So like you just feel like things will get better with time. And obviously, most times, these people in toxic relationships, the toxic person, the abusive person, will be telling you, whispering things in your ear, oh, I'm so sorry, I won't do that again. They try to say things that will convince you to make you feel like, it was a mistake, and they're really sorry. And then because you love the person now, you feel like, it's a mistake. She won't do that again. He won't do that again. So it's basically holding on to love. I feel like that's the major reason. Secondly, I feel like is most times because you don't love yourself enough. I don't know if that's true for everybody, but I feel like in most cases, while you're there because you don't love yourself enough, you feel like you're not good enough to get better. So you feel like, I mean, if I leave this person now, would I find someone that loves me? Loves in quotes. Because you feel like this person loves you so much. Would I find someone that loves me as much as this person loves me? Okay. Advice on what to do when there is a reduction in energy from someone you like. I mean, there's really not much to be done. except you know the person feels the same way about, like you guys know how you guys feel about each other, then obviously you can talk to the person about it. But if it's that you just like the guy and the guy has been friendly with you and all of a sudden he's not friendly with you again, what do you want to do? Just take your L and move on, to be honest. But if he knows that you like him and you know he likes you, then obviously ask him like, what's up? Like, I've noticed a switch in energy. Are we cool and all that? Yeah, basically. Okay, how can you tell which friends are fake and which are real? In most cases, you can't tell, but in most cases, you can tell as well. How I tell fake friends apart from real friends is I watch the way you act with your other friends, right? So, like for instance, if I'm friends with A, right, and A is friends with B, and I'm not friends with B, and I know all of B's gist, automatically, me, I know that you're a fake friend, and I'll be careful around you, because the fact that you're comfortable enough to gist me, I don't care how close we are, right? Except like, I don't know, I would just look at. I feel like that's a red flag. I don't care how close we are. Me and you might be closer than you are close with B, but if you're comfortable coming to sit down and downloading all B's gist to me, and me and B are not friends, and B confided in you, that's one sign that, I mean, not strong. That's not strong fake friend. That's not strong fake friend, but like that's a sign that you're a fake friend. Um, there are lots. I really want to answer everybody's questions, but I can't. Okay, so let me look for like the nice questions and answer them. Okay, this one says, how long into seeing someone should you be considered a couple? I feel like there can't really be a time frame on it. As long as you guys know that okay, we're dating, then as long as you guys have had that conversation, are we dating? What are we? We're not just friends with benefits, we're not just friends, we're actually a couple, then you guys can now see you're a couple. But there's no time frame. You can't say, because some people become a couple after 2 days, some people is 3 weeks, some people is some people is 3 weeks, some people is 2 days, some people is a month. So it depends on the individual, like the two of you in the relationship. When do you guys want to say you're a couple? When you get that comfortable saying that, oh yes, we're a couple. The next one is, what's your thoughts on being friends before dating as opposed to dating immediately after meeting? To be honest, I don't think it matters. I really don't think it matters. Most people think that, oh, it's good to be friends with somebody before you date them. True, true. It's actually good because like, you get to know the person more. You get to know the kind of person they are. You get to know things that they do that you don't like, right? But I feel like in most cases it doesn't matter because I know people that have dated, like they just knew this and they dated and their relationship went so smoothly. And I know people that have dated that they knew them for years, they've been friends for years, and the relationship just crumbled. So it doesn't really matter. It depends on the individuals, to be honest. What? Why is it that some long relationships don't lead to marriage? I feel like because they don't want the same thing in life, and I feel like actually no. The main reason is because nowadays people just date for fun, right? So when you're getting a relationship, I feel like there are some conversations you should have. But because everyone is just doing in the moment kind of relationship, they don't discuss some certain things. So down the line when they start dating, they realize that they're not really compatible, right? Like things that go for you don't go for me, and then it just happens to be that relationship ends, right? Yeah, I feel like that's why, because they don't have like that important talk at the beginning of the relationship and know like what they want from each other in the long run, basically. Okay, so this is the last question I'm going to answer because I'm tired and I need to rest and I'm getting tipsy. I'm getting drunk, not even tipsy. So the last question says, can I date multiple people at first and settle with the right one when I make a decision? Absolutely. But as long as the multiple people you're dating are aware that you are dating multiple people. Because if they're not aware, then you're being deceitful. And that's not right. But as long as they're aware, that's absolutely okay. It's absolutely okay. So we've come to the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video because half of the time I was tipsy and I'm not sure I know what I was saying, but I feel like I gave a pretty much. I gave. See, I'm saying rubbish, but I feel like I gave good advice. So yeah, see you guys in my next video. Oh, before that, this hair is actually a wig, and I made it myself. I filmed a tutorial. Don't worry. If you guys want to see, just let me know in the description box. But regardless, I'm going to be releasing for you guys to watch. Thank you so much if you stayed to the end of the video. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, share, tell a friend. And I'm so sorry for all the fluctuation in lighting and the background noise. I'm so sorry. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.